Bye. Happy rainy Thursday. Today is going to be the first run that I'm going to do with Runkeeper on the sub 30 minute 5K training plan that I signed up for. This is the home screen. I just went into Runkeeper. I just wanted to show how the training plan kind of works. So I go into the menu and I select training, and it shows here that I'm signed up for the sub 30 minute 5K training plan. It's 22 workouts over 50 days, and then I can just click this view next workout. And what this shows, okay, up here it shows to do, it says 2 of 22. What happened is I started this yesterday, which was a Wednesday, but the way this training plan works out, it starts on a Tuesday. So it did tell me, you know, if you start this now, basically you're going to skip the first workout. So that's why it's showing as number 2, even though it's the first one that I'm doing. It shows here it's Thursday, October 27th, and I'm running a 4x400. It gives a description of what you're supposed to do. Basically here I'm going to be running a quarter mile at race pace, which they said will be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's the pace I would need to do a 5K in sub 30 minutes. And then I'm going to walk for 0.16 miles, and then I'm going to repeat those 3 times. So basically it's 4 of these quarter mile fast and then this 0.16 mile slow walk. What I'm hoping, and I think I just hit select workout and then it'll take me into it, and I'm hoping that there's audio clues along the way to tell me what to do, and I will report back with how it worked out. Today I'm going to be experimenting with a recipe. It's something I've seen online, I've wanted to do in the past, and that is, I guess you'd call them chocolate peanut butter protein balls. The reason I'm trying this recipe now is I bought this protein powder not too long ago, and it's a better protein, but it's very watery. I mix it with water and it tastes like kind of like watered down chocolate milk or something. It's just not very tasty. So I don't think I'm going to be using this just as drinking protein shakes. I wanted to try to use this in some recipes, and I looked up recipes, and this one kept coming up. So mine is going to be a little variation of it. These are the ingredients I'm using for my chocolate peanut butter protein balls. As I just mentioned, this is chocolate whey protein. I'm going to sweeten it using liquid stevia. I bought this last night. This is PB2 powdered peanut butter. I've always wanted to try this. The difference between this and regular peanut butter is like dramatic. With the calories and fat content. Maybe I'll put a comparison of the two up on the screen, but if this tastes anything even remotely close to peanut butter, that's probably going to be my new favorite food to eat. I'm going to add just oats, quick 1 minute oats, and also some flaxseed meal. Now, I'm going to use water to help hold the ingredients together. I don't exactly know how much water I'm going to need. That's the experiment part. Smells really good. Wow, that actually feels like the perfect consistency. I'm gonna roll them by hand. This smells really, really good. This is kind of very sticky. I don't even know if that's going to hold together. It wasn't working very well putting them on a plate. They're kind of flattening out. I think maybe I used a little bit too much water, but I just put them on a piece of wax paper on a cookie sheet. I'm going to put this in the fridge for probably a couple hours and then give them a try. I'm heading out right now on my first Runkeeper training session to try to make a sub 30-minute 5K. It's only about 47 degrees out right now, so I'm wearing a sweatshirt with a t-shirt underneath. I think gone are the days where I can just run in a t-shirt. So I'm going to set this up, start it, and report back later. All right, well, that was kind of a fail. I started the workout session, and it starts out with a 5-minute warm-up, like a walk with a couple accelerations in there. And once I hit the 5-minute mark, I was expecting a voice prompt to say, okay, now run your first quarter mile. But nothing came in. I mean, I only let it go 5 seconds past the 5-minute mark. So maybe I was supposed to let it go longer. I don't know. So I stopped it, and then I couldn't go back in to the training session to redo it. It was like saying I completed it. So I ended up just running and walking based on what I read they told you to do. So I kind of just did it on my own. I'm gonna have to look up, I'm probably not doing it right. So I gotta look up how to do those. But other than that, it felt good. The walking in between, the running, lets you recover, and then I can get right back up to the pace. If anything, I was running a little too fast. Next thing I'm gonna try is just this PB2 peanut butter with my apple. 2 tablespoons of this powder with 1 tablespoon of water. So it gets pretty quick, it gets it gets thick quickly. So you just kind of, I guess it's kind of what you would expect peanut butter consistency to come out. I'm gonna see how it tastes with my apple. I tried eating some of this peanut butter plain, just off the spoon. It's not bad. I think it'll work as a good substitute. It's still not peanut butter. You can tell there's a different taste. When I eat it with an apple, I usually just like scoop up some peanut butter on it, just kind of like this. When this tastes better, it tastes better than eating it plain. So maybe this just is better with other things. I think for the amount of fat that you save and the amount of calories, I think I'll be using this from now on. If you're anything like me, I could just scoop, this is reduced fat, Skippy, but I could take spoonfuls of peanut butter and just eat them plain. This PB2 powdered peanut butter, I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't just be making a couple tablespoons and eating it plain. It definitely doesn't taste like real peanut butter by itself. But mixed in with other things, like I want to try mixing it in with oatmeal, eating it with my apples. I like it. My protein balls have been in the fridge for a couple hours. These I put in the fridge. They're actually still a little soft. These 3 I actually put in the freezer. So I wanted to see if it made a difference. It's funny, these actually look darker than those. Anyway, so I'm going to try one of each. See how they come out. All right, this is the one from the refrigerator. It's pretty good. It's got a good peanut butter taste. It's not very sweet, but it's good. But it's sticky and chewy. It's not bad. And now here's one of the ones I froze. Obviously harder. It's more like a cookie. That's hard. Doesn't have as much flavor being frozen. I don't know. The one from the fridge is definitely more peanut butter taste. Neither of them are very sweet. A little sticky. I think I would probably add a little more, maybe a little more oats to it, or protein powder. So maybe it's a little softer and not quite so sticky. But they're good. Sorry, it is